Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Nando here, back with another banger. I didn't take no trades. Currently at the mall, I'm about to get some shirts because for some reason I lost all of my black shirts. I only have like 2 shirts, so I'm about to get a fresh new pack of black t-shirts, probably some tank tops because I be using those to go run. The reason why I didn't take no trades today was because Sunday, I told you guys the war thing was pretty much just a lie, I guess, or some bullshit. Supposedly the agreement, and then we got Israel throwing some strikes back to Iran and all that stuff. Market open to the downside, taking a lot of pools of liquidity. In my eyes, I will show you guys once I get home the range that we're still in. We opened very bullishly, but we stopped on a dime at a bearish PDRA. We stopped on an order block. Is it picking and choosing, or is it intuition and experience that I just stayed out the market? I'm not convinced enough to enter shorts because all of the sell side has been taken out. Lower time frame targets could have been hit, but it's just one of those days where I want to see the market develop itself. We have no news until Thursday, which is GDP or something like that. I don't really see what type of news events do we have this week, but sometimes with experience, with intuition, you're going to be able to pick and choose when you want to be in the market. Even though I'm trading an evaluation, I want to show you guys. I know how to pass evals. I know how to get paid from trading, but I want to show you guys that it's okay to not trade. It's okay to wait a couple days. It's okay that even though you see your setup with experience, with intuition, 9 times out of 10, trust your gut. With time and experience, you will have this feeling. I always relate trading to basketball. When I was hooping, I always had this intuition like, oh, this pass is not going to go through. This is not going to happen. It's the right play, but it's not going to happen because they're going to read me. They're going to intercept the pass. They're going to do something because they're like, this defender is good. He has one step. He's always one step ahead of me, or like he's right there with me. Same thing with trading. Your setup might be there, but the market sentiment, like what the market is pricing in, all these external factors that will really affect the way that your trade idea plays out is something out of your control. But if you collect enough data through time of you trading, and I'm not saying journal because I don't really journal, but I am a very good visual learner, and like I have this, I don't want to say photographic memory, but I remember certain setups, certain situations, certain market conditions, and I just stay out. Today was a perfect example of me staying out. I'm gonna show you guys the reason why I stayed out, why I am just waiting for more price action to develop itself, and I'm not in no rush. It's an evaluation. Once I pass the evaluation, I'm in no rush because I still got 5 more winning days to get a payout. It's the same principles. Like I said, structure overall in your trading, in your life, everything you do. We at the gym, back at the apartments. I need to get to it. I did take a trade today. I broke even. I will show you guys why I didn't take a trade at market open and why I took this trade, why I didn't re-enter, and my expectations for Asia session. So let's get to it. This ain't water, gang. This ain't fucking water. This ain't water. Boys, we are back at the crib. I'm going to hop on the MacBook real quick and show you guys the trade idea for the morning session that I did not take. The reasoning behind that trade, the break-even trade that I took, the second break-even trade that I took, the 2 losing trades that I took, and potentially what I want to see for market open or throughout the overnight session. Before I just dive deep into the back testing session and all that, I really just wanted to tell you guys that in this trading journey, I became very close to God. There is something about trading where it forces you to find your weaknesses. It's not about knowledge. It's not about a system. It's not about your strategy. It really isn't about that. It's you. The biggest obstacle in this journey is yourself. I know I've been documenting my journey for a long time, and I've been telling you guys that the only bad thing about my trading is when I'm in a very emotional state. Being very emotional, lacking self-control outside of the charts, and just not having things in control outside of the charts is very detrimental to your trading. For example, today I saw a lot of people get good results on the charts. I had a good trade. PM session, great trade. I was up almost $1,000. I was like 10 points away from TP. Break even trade, and it hit me. I was like, damn, I should have closed at this level. I should have done this because I scaled in. I was just going to go in with 5 micros and I was going to make 500. I went in with 10 micros and I was up 1,000 where I should have been out if I was going to scale in lower. Long story short, I was very emotional. I was waiting anxiously for the Asia session to open up. I caught myself in 2 break-even trades, then 1 big losing trade, which I stopped myself and I asked myself, why am I trading right now? I broke even. I was sweating. I was anxious. I was hesitant to every single tick on the fucking screen. And it was because I was trying to prove something to myself. It was that itch. But this realization, this awareness didn't come to me till after I blew my accounts. It's some type of progress. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that I'm perfect, because no, we are learning. We are getting better. Touching back onto why I mention God in every one of my videos is because I've been reading the Bible again, just praying consistently every day, and I started to read the book of Job all over again. And I watched the video. I will link it down below for those of you guys who are interested. And I understood it. It was something where that book, that part of the Bible, I just couldn't understand it. It was like the most righteous man, and he was stripped away from everything. God allowed the devil to touch him. And I didn't understand it, you know, like I just didn't understand it because it's too much to process. Who am I to understand such wisdom? I'm praying for wisdom and understanding to share to you guys, to become the man who is going to live my dream life. I have my dream life written down here, my goals, everything. I'll show you guys that right now. But understanding the book of Job is like, the man was the most righteous man, but he would pride himself about his righteousness. Oh God, why are you doing this to me if I am righteous? Who are we to tell God, oh Lord, I've been locked in for 6 months, for a year, I've been trading for 2 years, I've been doing things right. Why is everything going wrong? Why can't I get this? Why am I still stuck here? Why are we questioning God when we don't know nothing? That's the understanding I got from that book, and it really opened my eyes. Who am I to question where I'm at right now in my journey, where I'm at right now in my life? What do I know more than God? Who am I to question why am I here right now? Why am I still struggling with myself? Instead of questioning, ask for wisdom and understanding. Like I said, I'm here to be a vessel through my story, through my journey. The reason why I started making content, it was because I prayed to be an inspiration to other people through my journey, through documenting my ups, my downs, me losing my mind, me losing myself, me being unmotivated, showing up once in a month, once every 2 months, hitting rock bottom, getting myself back together, showing up when I don't want to, you know, like showing you guys what it takes. I know my destiny is written. I'm going to be successful with trading. I'm going to live my dream life because trading is in my way always. I stepped away from trading because I felt like a complete failure, but God put it back in front of me. Every time that I prayed for an answer, it revolved back around trading. I got my first payout when I thought it was impossible. After losing my job and going 6 months unemployed and just blowing accounts left and right, I just prayed and prayed for a sign. What happened? I got my second biggest payout. I know it's going to happen. I know it's written. I really, really know it is. But I just want to show you guys that through my journey, through my story, it's possible. This is going to be the end of the video. I will show you guys on the MacBook the setups that I was going to take and just the stats for the week. Pretty much just, if I'm being realistic, I lost $600 from profit from last week and $200 more, pretty much $800, giving me a slight setback, but in reality, it's not that crazy. I still have $1,200 to play with, but this realization, each account that, let's say I blow them, whatever, it's building me, it's making me better. Last week I sat out, 2 weeks ago I sat out for a whole week just because I knew I needed to do that. It was the right thing to do. If I learn as much as I need to learn from this account and build back up again, it's part of the process. Who am I to question why are these things happening? I'm learning, I'm getting better throughout the years. Here are the stats. Honestly, like I said, in reality, I've only lost $200 this whole week because I've made $600 profit. I want to show you guys, right? I had a couple break-even trades that was during the New York session. Still New York, nothing going on. Like I had a small L as these were my New York session trades, right? I had a break-even trade before the market closed. These were my trades, right? I had a couple trades during New York, and then I had a couple trades during the PM session. It's like it was just these couple trades right here where I just went on complete tilt. I want to be as transparent as I can with you guys and just show you guys, like, these were my targets. I did mention on the vlog when I was at the store that I had this order block right here as a area of interest, but I didn't want to just pinpoint it because I wasn't too sure about it. Given the fact that we closed bullish here, this order block was right here, but this one carried more strength where we delivered from this one previously. I missed this trade at market open. Coming into the PM session though, we chopped around for a minute, but what I wanted to see from this was price take out either or of these legs in its delivery. So here we've been accumulating, right? We were accumulating for a minute. I wanted to see price take out either this low or this high. You can see that we took it out. Where was that fucking entry at? This was my entry. This was my trade that I had, the first trade I had during the AM session, and this was my target. This trade was in profit, but immediately reversed. I ended up scaling more here. I was up in decent amount of profit. We took out all this internal liquidity, and I was just targeting the opposite side of price action. And what ended up happening, I scaled in a couple more contracts here, pretty much end up breaking even. And that's when the New York session ends up closing. Coming into the Asia session, right around here, we have a resweep of this high. And I was just so anxious about this trade right here, right? I saw my confirmation, 30-second inverse, didn't get no entry, entered off of here, break even. I got stopped out, back again to break even, whatever. And I was just chasing price. Here I tried a reversal back to the upside, ended up getting cooked, and this was where I lost the 500 and then the 200 and so on and so forth. Like, it was really just that I had these trades this week, and pretty much that's what it is. Like, I don't know how I can explain it to you guys, but it was just the emotional roller coaster. First trade, I was cool with it. Break even, another break even, and I was up in profit. What ended up happening? Asia session open. What am I doing? Boom, boom. Taking these trades that I should have been there. The realization came in during me being in those trades. And yeah, sometimes this realization that I'm just fucking myself over has come when I blow the account. It's really just that. Literally just that. But like I said, I hope you guys um this helps you guys, just showing you guys the transparency of what it is. I still don't see no valid setup. Like I said, during Asia session yesterday, Sunday, I was waiting for either these ranges to get taken out. This low right here, not really. I was waiting for this high to get taken out and or this low to get taken out, and then we sweep the opposing liquidity. This is a high inside a 4 hour gap. This is a low inside a 4 hour bullish order block that we reacted from. Seeing what the market is showing me right now, we're slightly bearish. I would like to see some sort of a retracement back into this bearish order block right here. Just that's pretty much what I want to see right now. But other than that, no trades for me as of now. Like I said, this account does have, as y'all saw over here, a daily loss limit, the guard. So I can't lose more than $1,000 in a single trading day, which will automatically lock the account. I have $175 to play with for drawdown, and I'm just gonna take an A+ setup, scale into it, and it is what it is, right? Just showing you guys, being very transparent with you guys. Yeah, like, this is part of the journey, part of the process. Can't blame it, but I'm so thankful that I caught myself in that realization right now, that I'm still in the eval stage and not with an account that is blown. I'm still good, bro. It's not it really isn't anything crazy, because I'm still at around, where's my balance at? 49K, which the drawdown is 48,635. I still have some drawdown to play with. Then it's fine. It's not like the world is over. In reality, I just lost a couple bucks from, oh shit, I just lost $200 for this month, right? Like, if we do the whole P&L thing right here, that's pretty much all I've lost because of the good week that I had last week. Like, it really isn't nothing crazy or nothing for me to be worried about or go on tilt and try to recover this. That's how it is. Thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.